Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to something that we've waited a very long time for. We're, of course, talking about This Place Is Not Happy. Now, if you follow this channel or you found this channel from these videos, we have basically watched the, I believe it is the genome modification tests. Two of those videos, and then there was another like orientation video, and I don't know how to describe them. They're just weird. They were basically just like they essentially took farm animals and then just like melted them. It's basically how it is. Now, looking back on it, it's been almost a year to the date that I first reacted to all of these videos. It was May 2022, which is mental to think that it's been that long since they've released a video. But they've finally released a new video, and that is the Happy Meat Farms IT department files. Now, no idea what it is. No idea what it could possibly be about. Whether somebody's gone in, hacked the system, and got some information about what's going on in these places, we don't know. But I'm sure we're going to find out. So, without further ado, let's crack on. I'm trying to remember where we... Oh! Hang on. If it's... So, literally, just instantly, it's all flooded back to me. There was a scene, I believe, in the previous one, which was the HR video. They were like, oh, let's go see the IT guys. And then they basically were, like, in the dark. And they were like, don't do it. And they slammed the door shut. So I have a feeling it's this area. It's the same situation. Which, if this is the case, is going to be very, very interesting. Oh.
Hello.
Okay.
Welcome to the IT department. My name is Jared. I am very cool and very popular. Mother's #1 special boy. I'm so glad to have you on my team. Pop quiz. What is the most important element in an effective team?
Trick answer. All of them.
That's right. Motivation.
Oh.
Today, we're going to be providing motivation.
Wait, was it even an answer? It wasn't even an answer. Okay. Okay, well, that's fine.
That's right. Motivation. Today, we're going to be providing motivation to different Happy Meat Farms employees. Please pay close attention.
What? Female, 24 years old, Victoria Campbell, HMF Commercial Director. This is Victoria. I bet her skin is soft. She makes the Happy Meat Farms commercials.
We're so glad to have you as a part of our family, and we hope to see you again soon.
We should give her a present. Strong phobia of hair. Fill her home with hair. Interesting. Oh. Okay, so I don't know if I want to go back and dissect all this, but I feel like I should. So what I think is happening now is Jared, as a part of the IT department, is essentially losing his mind. It's probably the easiest way to do it. Because if I remember in the last video, they say something about that you don't really want to interact with them. And that's why the door slams shut. But there was a moment just here, I believe it was.
Pay close attention.
Yeah. So this is the three. It looks like you know, that night vision goggles they get in the military, where it has like 2 or 3 different scopes that you can rotate between. It looks like something like that. And then this is weird. The hand is very kind of, it's very unnerving. Fill her Fill her room with hair. Her house with hair, even. Interesting. Male, 27 years old. Antonio Geist. The HMF video editor. Unassimilated. This is Antonio. He was our editor. But then he decided to misbehave.
As much meat as possible. Much meat as possible.
Oh. Wow, okay. Ooh. Ready for assimilation. 42 years old. William Wright. Biochemical engineer. Solid mustache. But he refuses human trials. What a baby. Audio conditioning. The audio playing is at a frequency humans find extremely discomforting. Like, it's like high pitched enough to where you don't really notice it, but like you do. The audio is quiet enough that the subject won't realize they're listening to it. Yeah, so it's just in the background, but it's enough to kind of mess with your head. This particular file has been modified to resemble the sound of Bill's son screaming. That's very messed up. Oops. I think we broke Bill. Results. Host no longer viable for digestion.
Uh-oh. It's okay.
Not the Shutterstock images.
It's important that each host is properly motivated before digestion. Trust me, I'm speaking from personal experience. This next host doesn't work for Happy Meat Farms directly. To find them, we're gonna have to go to the internet. Mother has many children across the internet,
Right.
each with their own host that requires motivation. Let's take a look.
Okay, just before we get into that, what was that image? So are we starting to see a bit more of the IT department in the sense of who this is? Like, yeah, I don't know. Like, they must be some sort of night vision goggles because it would make sense for him to be in the dark as much. Okay. Male, 34 years old. Carlton Mayhew. Conspiracy theorist. Unassimilated.
Is this on? Hi. I am Carlton Mayhew. I am going to be discussing things that are going on with the government, things like that. I hope you like these.
Did nobody.
I think this is going to be really a good thing.
But he has potential. Increased paranoia.
Everywhere I turn, it seems like somebody's watching me, keeping track of what I'm doing. They just put up another tower by my house, not more than a quarter mile away.
Things have been getting kind of crazy. I've had to add more shielding. People from the Illuminati, people from the New World Order, they're going to be trying to find where Conspiracy Carl lives, where he is, what he's doing. Because I saw him putting up more towers. Noticed my phone signal's been crazy. I think they're trying to get at me. I am Conspiracy Carl. I am Conspiracy Carl, and I am here for you, all right? So let's keep our eyes open, and I'll be seeing you out there.
Effective. Okay. He would be very useful. I wonder what plans I would have with him then.
Hello again. We have completed our motivations for today.
Woohoo.
Wow, so cool. Mother will be very pleased. But before you go, would you like to hear a story?
Ooh.
There was once a little girl who lived in a house on a farm with parents that loved her very, very much. The farm had many animals, a cow, a chicken, and a pig. And the little girl loved the animals very, very much. saw the sky turning black. She turned around and saw smoke coming from the house and fire dancing in the windows. She called to her parents, "Mommy, Daddy, Mommy, Daddy," but nobody responded. All the little girl could hear was screams coming from the house. The screams said, "Don't let us down! Don't 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 let us down!" What was that?
You can't control me anymore. I have them. The IT files. All of your puppets' identities belong to me. Stop what you are doing, or they will be released. You did this to yourself.
What? Okay, so let's just go back and
Nobody responded. All the little girl could hear was screams coming from the house.
yeah.
The scream said, "Don't let us down."
Scream said, "Don't let us down." So
What was that?
I like this. Like, I don't know if it was intended as like a bit of humor, but it was quite funny how he's telling a story and he's trying to keep you out, and then he's like, "Wait, what?" So, okay, this is interesting. So what? 6 arms, long hair. Could it be the girl from the farm? Either way, it seems to have attacked and potentially unalived the robot.
Can't control me anymore.
I love this effect as well. It's the kind of like distortion into like an overlaying image
IT files.
is interesting.
All of your puppets' identities belong to me. Stop what you are doing, or they will be released.
Interesting. So all she said, all the IT.
You can't control me anymore. I have them. The IT files.
The IT file. So basically, they've got whoever this entity, person, whatever it is, has essentially gained access to the files of all the people that they were keeping tabs on, and is essentially saying, "Okay, well, if you keep doing what you didn't do, I'm going to release them."
Stop what you are doing, or they will be released.
I love it. It's so cool. It's such a sick little effect. Conspiracy Carl seems interesting. You believe so? They've got 4 people basically that they've kind of like followed. 2 or 3 of them of which they've worked with, and then 1 person is a conspiracy theory, which they're trying to. It'd be interesting to see kind of what they do with him, because they essentially say he's a nobody, but why else would they need him? That being said, I think the hair thing is really funny as well. Like she has a phobia of hair, so they just covered her house in hair. As for the story as well, that it's an interesting story.
That loved her very, very much.
So she was on a farm
The
and
farm had many animals.
the house caught fire.
With the animals, she smelled something funny and saw saw the sky turning black. She turned around and saw smoke coming from the house and fire.
I thought they were cooking the animals. That's what I thought they were doing. That's my initial thought at first.
She called to her parents, Mommy, Daddy, Mommy, with screams coming from the house. The scream said, "Don't let us down. Don't let us
Don't
down.
let us down.
Don't let us down. Don't let us down. Don't let us down. Don't let us down. Don't let us down.
This is cool.
Don't let us down. Don't let us down." What was that?
Interesting. I'm not sure what direction this is going to go in. It's just so like it's been there's been that large of a gap that it kind of, the initial first 3 videos were kind of very just they seemed quite random anyway, and the whole like ARG Happy Meat Farms kind of a thing was just one of those kind of like random ideas. So what kind of, we've kind of delved more into the IT department, which was cool because you briefly touched on it in the previous videos, but then like I said, I'm pretty sure that the door gets slammed shut and you don't notice anything. Whereas now, something has escaped, and it is aware of what they're doing. So I don't know. It'd be interesting to keep an eye on this. Hopefully, whoever is in charge of this whole channel releases some more videos and is just gonna pump them out, because I just, anything kind of like based around just an odd topic, whether it's a creepypasta like the Backrooms or an ARG like the Happy Meat Farms, they're just so interesting and weird enough that you just get so hooked into it. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that was the IT department files from the Happy Meat Farms. If you guys are from the other videos, hello, welcome. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and hopefully can shine some more light on it like you have done with the previous ones. With that being said, if you haven't watched the other ones before, I will leave a link somewhere down below on the screen. I don't know, go look them, go check them out. You'll be able to maybe uncover some things yourself. And with that being said, I'll see you around.